Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Star Wars podcast reaction video. Hope everyone's doing well. We're going to be reviewing Andor Season 1, Episode 5 today. Not reviewing it, watching it, reacting to it, really. Sorry there was no reaction video for Episode 4. My computer just, broke on me. It wasn't working. It wasn't recording. The audio didn't record properly. I went through the whole thing. I stumbled through the whole thing. I had to cobble it together, and then the audio just didn't work at the end. So had to scrap that, unfortunately. I know I'm having a lot of computer issues lately, but luckily that will be changing soon. I need to get a new computer. Not like you really care that much, but that's why I didn't have a reaction video, which is a bit of a bummer. Although I don't think we missed too much. There wasn't a ton to react to. It's an interesting show so far, a little bit slower moving. So, it's not like the other Star Wars shows we've had where there's crazy moments. So I don't feel too bad about it, but either way, hopefully we won't have issues today. We might, and this might end up getting scrapped. So I don't know. But Episode 5, look, the show's fine so far. I know Melissa's not the hugest fan of it. I don't know that she loves the way it fits in context of Star Wars. I think it's fine so far. I don't love it, but I think it's good, and I think it's interesting, and it's always try to look on the positive side of these shows and wait till they're completed, until they're finished, until I can make a judgment on it. I don't find myself dying to watch the next episode, which I think could potentially be an issue. It's not a great sign, but I'm definitely enjoying the content as it happens. So we'll get into that and more of my thoughts on the show and more of Melissa's thoughts on the show in our breakdown episode, where we'll do both 4 and 5 together. Sorry, we've been a little slow on the content stuff. We've both had very busy lives, and I just got a puppy. He's sitting right over there. You guys can meet him on the breakdown episode, hopefully. His name's Bilbo. He's very nice. After Lord of the Rings. Yes, I did not name him after a Star Wars character. Although we were between two names, Bilbo and Yoda, and he's more of a Bilbo. You got to meet the dog, you got to see what kind of name he embodies, and he's definitely more of a Bilbo. So that's something that happened with me. So we've been busier, but once I get the new computer, I think we'll be able to crank out some more content. It'll reinvigorate me a little bit more, and hopefully we won't have so many tech issues. All right. So before we jump in, you guys know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. Don't forget to like and subscribe on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, here on YouTube. It does help us. Leave a comment. We're at @star_wars_pod on all the social media. Comment on our community page on these videos. Let us know what you guys are thinking, likes or dislikes, so we can talk about them on the breakdown series. And then leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. That really, really helps us. I know it's annoying. Hate to give you guys a homework assignment, but it's really helpful for us when you guys do that. So maybe you're watching this on YouTube, maybe you're watching it on Spotify, but the support does help us. So without further ado, as I say every week, let's just jump into Andor Season 1, Episode 5. Hopefully no issues. Discount Tobey Maguire. Still a character. I still don't know if we're supposed to like this guy or not like him. Maybe that's intentional. He's just finding his way through the universe, living with his mom.
Cyril.
Oh, that's his name, Cyril.
Slouchy.
It's not Tobey Maguire.
Remember to sit up straight.
Star Wars Cocoa Pebbles. That's new. Or is there's probably a
You
name for
might as
those
well
that I'm
wear
missing
a
out.
sign that says, "I'm calling Uncle Harlow."
No, not Uncle
Calling
Harlow.
in the family favor.
Haven't heard that in a while.
These are desperate times.
You're assuming he'll remember you.
We'll know what's best.
Hell yeah. Bring in Uncle Harlow, dude. He seems chill. Look at that blue milk they got, too. Delicious. Oh, yeah, they're about to run this mission, right? This really intense mission to get the payload or whatever. The payroll. Uh-oh. You overslept, little man.
Whose is this?
Don't worry about it. It's just the guy that I brutally executed in an alleyway. Such a sick apartment, dude.
Drivers here.
How many credits a month do you think that apartment is?
How you'd like to start the day?
I didn't choose this conversation.
She's a sassy one, isn't she? Trouble in the family. The Mothma family.
I appreciate the support. Okay.
They don't seem super prepared. I bet you the mission goes wrong. Doesn't go according to plan. That's a novel idea. I love these practical effects. These are cool. Having little goats with cool horns. I'm a fan of that.
Glenn,
How did they meet this guy, this
this
lieutenant?
was to be cleaned up yesterday. Where are they? You should be back soon.
So how'd they meet this guy? I would like that explained. I bet he dies. I just have a feeling that he dies.
You are
I don't know how he gets out of this.
Private Clem.
You know, how would you get out of this after
Sentry
betraying the
from
Empire?
Alkenzi airbase transferred for special duty.
Uh-oh, not the patrol.
Cover the guns.
Go, 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 go!
Great sets in this so far. That's one thing I'm noticing. Great set design. Attention to detail in this show is really good in terms of the world building, I guess. Nice. To the rebellion. Oh, they're burning. Oh, that's what they're burning. So they're burning the little model that they made. Let's see how this goes. How much time to go? Oh, we still got like a little less than half. 15 minutes left. Hopefully we get a good action sequence here.
About Uncle Harlow.
He's still playing with his
But you will.
Star Wars Cocoa Pebbles?
He never felt pleased. Uncle Harlow with more energy in the future.
Dude, where's Uncle Harlow? Come on, bring him in. He better be cool.
What field is it he thinks I should be pursuing?
So maybe this guy will end up
I
joining the
told him I'm
rebellion. So
sorry.
that's why we're not supposed to hate him yet.
I stressed that it was a
He's
large
disillusioned with the way
mistake
things
to
were
be
working under
deeply
Imperial command, and then
Yes,
he ends
I
up
heard
getting
some of
convinced to join the
Our
rebellion,
conversation.
maybe.
Your
That's a
side of it?
theory.
Hard to miss.
Then he lost his taste for the Empire.
All right, there's the explanation I was
Everyone
looking
has their
for.
own rebellion.
Okay, everyone has their own rebellion. So my theory about Discount Tobey Maguire could be correct. That maybe his own rebellion is getting kicked out of the little police force security thing on the weird planet. I forget the name of. Not an unreasonable request.
The day after tomorrow.
Okay,
I'll
see?
be here midday and I expect
He's
you to
reasonable.
shine. Absolutely, sir. Make sure the men know how close.
Hell yeah, take me to Coruscant, baby. In this really CG car that was in the last episode. They could have done a more subtle signal. That feels pretty attention-grabbing. What if someone else saw them?
Scheme.
Hell yeah, give me more Stellan Skarsgård, dude. I love this guy. He's one of my favorite parts of the show, for sure. Oh, okay. So that's how it ends? All right, another pretty slow episode. Okay. That was pretty good, I guess. Just kind of the same as last week. Not a whole lot going on. Just a lot of paying attention. It's very slow moving. I mean, I don't really know what my thoughts are on this show yet. There's elements of it that I really like. I think the dialogue's much better than previous Star Wars shows. I think the attention to detail is great. The set design's really good. I like the music. The acting's pretty good. There's no like super corny moments, which I definitely appreciate. It just feels like it's missing something to me. I think there's an element of like the Star Warsiness. Like, I think they could just make it more obvious that it's a Star Wars thing. We haven't seen any stormtroopers yet, which is weird to me. All the Imperials are cool, but like I'd like to see more like landscape shots of Coruscant, like city shots of Coruscant would be cool, or like seeing the Senate, like being in the Senate, maybe like a Palpatine thing. Like how does that work in the Senate? Show some more political side of things going on. I like the group of rebels. Like they have a pretty good chemistry. I think that's decent. It's just I'm not really fully hooked on the show yet. I don't dislike it, but it just feels like it's maybe missing a little bit of something for me. This episode was just kind of like, okay. There's also not enough like stakes. You know what I mean? There's not enough like, I feel like if you're dealing with the Empire and all these people hate it, they should be a little bit more brutal with it, I guess. And so I guess maybe like more people dying or just showing the stakes involved with this. I was feeling a little bit of tension moving into that last scene here of them going on their mission, but now it's been 2 episodes. They haven't done the mission yet. It's like, let's do the mission. You know, let's have some excitement here. But I don't have to break it down all right now. Let me digest it. I'll talk with Melissa. We'll do a full episode breakdown of 4 and 5 coming up of Andor, season 1, episodes 4 and 5, like I just said, blah, blah, blah. In the meantime, go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at @Star_Wars_pod, and listen to us on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Also, just click the notification bell, click subscribe here. Let us know what you thought of this episode and the other episodes in the comments. Let us know what you'd like to talk about on the show. Is there anything I missed on this episode that we should bring up? Questions, comments, concerns, expressions of outrage, whatever you want to say. Let us know, and we'll talk about it on our breakdown of Andor. So we have a lot to talk about, I think. Well, not maybe not that much. Not a ton to react to. This is probably a pretty short reaction video, but nevertheless, we'll do a full longer breakdown episode coming up next on the channel. And we'll see you guys then. Have a good one. Bye.